It's been a long time, listeners. Welcome to Midnight Horror Tales. Tonight, we will be hearing a certain story based on Philippine haunted places and real-life events happen in Quezon City. Balete Drive. The Passenger on Balete Drive. A true horror story from Quezon City. In the quiet hours of early morning, Quezon City sleeps, its streets mostly empty, except for the hum of a few late taxis and the soft drizzle falling over the city. Balete Drive lies still under the canopy of its ancient trees. Their roots coil like veins into the concrete, and the branches hang low, brushing against old streetlights that flicker as if remembering something. For decades, this road has been whispered about, the kind of street that parents tell their children to avoid after midnight. But stories fade, and the new generation forgets. That night, in 2003, a taxi was seen driving slowly along the corner of E. Rodriguez and Balete Drive, a yellow sedan, the kind that once filled the streets of Manila. The driver's name was Mario Santos, a quiet man in his 40s who had been driving the same route for nearly 10 years. He wasn't the type to believe in ghosts. He laughed at stories told by other drivers about women in white or passengers who vanish mid-ride. But even skeptics have their night. It was raining, not heavily, just enough to make the road glisten under the orange glow of the streetlights. Mario had just finished his last trip when he received a radio call from dispatch. A lone passenger was waiting near the corner of E. Rodriguez Avenue, heading toward Balete Drive. He sighed, but agreed to take it. It was only a short detour on his way home. When he arrived, he saw her, a woman standing under a flickering lamppost. She wore a long white dress that reached her ankles. Her hair was long, black, and wet, sticking to her face and shoulders. She didn't wave, didn't move, just stood there quietly, staring at the ground. Mario slowed down and opened the passenger door. The woman stepped in without a word. The air inside the cab changed almost instantly. It became colder, as if the rain had followed her in. Mario glanced into the mirror. Her head was turned away, looking out the window. Her reflection was faint, almost transparent in the dim light. "Where to, ma'am?" he asked. Her voice was soft when she answered. "Balete Drive, near the old house." There was no please, no hesitation, only calm certainty. Mario nodded and started the car. The radio crackled faintly, but he turned it off. The night was quiet. As they drove past New Manila, the rain thickened. Drops hit the windshield like whispers. The wipers squeaked in rhythm, a slow creak, 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 cutting through the silence. The woman didn't speak again. She just sat there, her head tilted slightly, as if listening to something no one else could hear. Once, Mario thought he heard her humming, a faint, sad tune, familiar yet distant. When they reached the intersection leading into Balete Drive, the headlights caught the massive tree at the corner, its trunk gnarled, its roots breaking through the cement. The branches seemed to reach down toward the car, dripping rain like tears. As they turned, the street fell silent. The rain stopped. No more cars, no people. Only the hum of the engine and the sound of tires on wet asphalt. And then, a strange thing. The dashboard lights flickered. The engine stuttered. Mario frowned, tapping the meter. The headlights dimmed, just slightly. He looked into the rear-view mirror. The back seat was empty. At first, he thought she had gotten out quietly. Maybe he didn't notice. He stopped the car and looked behind him. No one. But the seatbelt was still fastened, and on the window, faintly visible through the condensation, was a handprint, small and pale. The fingers were too long. Then, from somewhere outside, came a sound. A soft knock on the trunk. Mario froze. Another knock. And another, louder. 3 slow knocks, followed by silence. He stepped on the gas, heart pounding, and the car shot forward down the empty road. The rain started again, heavy, relentless, as if the sky itself was trying to drown out whatever followed him. When he finally reached the end of Balete Drive, he stopped the car under the streetlight and got out to check. The trunk was dry, no footprints, no sign of anyone. But when he looked closer at the back bumper, he saw it, a smear of dirt, shaped like the outline of a woman's hand, and pressed against it was something small and white, a flower, a single sample. Police later confirmed that Mario never returned to his night route after that week. He sold the taxi and transferred to a daytime delivery job. When asked about it by friends, he only said, "There was a passenger who never left. No one knows who she was. Some say she was a student hit by a taxi in the 1950s, buried beneath one of the trees. Others believe she's something older, a spirit bound to the road itself." But one thing is certain, even today, on quiet, rainy nights, some drivers still report picking up a woman in white near E. Rodriguez. They all describe the same perfume, the same soft voice, and the same destination, Balete Drive, near the old house. Accounts compiled from Quezon City taxi driver, reports on Quezon City. If you like it, like and subscribe for more upcoming videos.